Good morning. I want to share something that I picked up from Bob Goff and Catching Whimsy, and I found this job interview story humorous. I hope you do as well. In James chapter 4, verse 3, the half-brother of Jesus instructs us, when you ask, you do not receive because you ask with wrong motives, that you may spend what you get on your pleasures. Do you try to impress God with your prayers? Sometimes I hear people pray out loud, and some people use different voices when they pray aloud than when they normally speak. And I don't think that impresses God. But anyway, when Bob Goff was in college, he had a Volkswagen Bug, and he came around a corner, he said, a little hot one day, and he slid out onto the wet pavement. And when the front tire hit the curb, it folded under the car, kind of like the DeLorean in Back to the Future, and kind of not like that at all. So now he had a nice three-wheeled car, and he had to get to this job interview. He had spent the morning surfing, and then changed down at the beach and into his nice clothes, and now he's stuck with this three-wheel car. And so he called a friend. He abandoned the car. He gets there, and he was schmoozing the guy. He felt like, yeah, I'm saying all the things that he wants to hear. It wasn't a job that Bob really wanted. You ever interview for a job? It's like kind of mixed emotions, right? It's like, I don't really want this job, but I need a job, so I'll tell him what he wants to hear, which I always find interesting. People sometimes said to me, well, I told you what you'd want to hear. It's like, how do you know what I want to hear? It usually doesn't work really well. Anyway, Bob went on to say that I gave him all the right answers. I was born for this job. Yeah, that's a good one. I wanted him to like me, and I wanted to be like him when I grew up. Well, that's some serious smoozing right there. I was thinking I was telling him what he wanted to hear. I thought I had him suckered, and I leaned forward to sign the paper that he put in front of me. So did I mention that he was surfing that day? Well, he had been, and there's a lot of water involved, is what Bob says. And so when he leaned forward to sign the paperwork, he had a lot of water in his nasal sinuses, and so when he leaned over, all the water came out on the document. He said it was like a massive case of, epic case of post-nasal drip. And it made an impression on the hiring agent. Yeah, he did not get the job. He was not positively impressed. But it gave him time to find the right used parts to fix his VW Bug, and that's what came of that story. But he asks the question, how many of us talk to God that way? Well, God, I know you want to hear this, and yes, oh, yes, Lord, Lord, yes, right? And we try to impress him, but he knows that what we're really full of, okay? Maybe it's our sinuses are full of salt water. Maybe our heart is full of something else. We need to be honest with God. We need to be real with God because he really wants to help us. And he's the one that can give us the answers. And what we really need is to bring our authentic self to Jesus. He can deal with it. He really can. He really can. So let's get real with Jesus. You can stop trying to, try to give him what you think he wants. And Bob suggests that we leave all the canned answers for interviews for bad jobs that we don't really want. But be authentic with God. That's what he wants. He wants your heart. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. God bless you.